Hey guys, this is a general reading for the collective of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Not date or time specific. Whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. But it is a general, not a personal, so it may not resonate for everyone. Just take what speaks to you and leave the rest. You can be here as a cross watcher. Sometimes the messages are more directly for you. And you may need to flip the energies around. I'll make note of that when I get to it in the spread. That's about it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. And hey, if you have been watching for a while but have forgotten to subscribe, click subscribe, click the bell so you get notified of all my readings. That helps me get the word out to more people. Here we go. I'm doing the split soulmate spread for you, Libra, or whoever you are watching, if you happen to be a cross watcher. And, oh my. Yeah, I see it. We're dealing with some heartache here. That's sort of the underlying energy of the whole reading. What my intention is that this is the side for the sign I'm reading about, which would be Libra, and this would be your divine counterpart. It can be reversed, regardless of if you're the Libra or the cross watcher. So keep that in mind. Let me walk you through the reading, and then whichever side aligns with you, claim it, and the other is your divine counterpart. So we have your person here showing up with energy around a Queen of Cups. So they could either be coming through as the Queen of Cups. This is Cancerian energy. So if you're dealing with a Cancer or strong Cancer placement, that could be it. But it's talking about the keeper of their heart. So there's a lot of love and compassion here. Their present experience of this connection is they know there's something y'all need to work through. So they're focused on the details or coming up with creative solutions to a problem if one exists. In the past, one might have existed because we have the Page of Wands, which was pretty prominent in the morning musing that I do for the channel members. And it sort of came through as someone who wasn't as invested in the connection or who wasn't taking it as seriously or who may have been a little bit like a player energy coming through. I'll just say someone who sort of was taking life on life terms, living it in the moment and getting their needs met whenever it struck their fancy. And I feel like they know that that's something that needs to be worked on because going forward, we have the Queen of Swords. This is a no-nonsense energy of truth seeker, truth teller card. For me, this is Libra. So this could be the Libra side for some of you, but it could just represent your energy showing up that this person knows they can't put one past you, that you see through them, in other words, and you are a fact finder here if you're here as the Libra. Now, you are showing up in the connection with in the reading with the energy of the connection of the Six of Cups, past life soulmates, but there's a conflict around it. Right? So there's something going on that's stirring some conflict either within you or between you. That may be why we have this Eight of Pentacles. They want to work through the conflict. Wouldn't that be nice? And right, in the past, they're here, Page of Wands. You thought you're dealing with a divine masculine. This is not the greatest, how shall I say, comparison. So I have a feeling that's the issue that I'm looking at. I felt that in the morning musing, and I'm feeling it here now, that there was a disconnect on some level. What you were expecting you were dealing with versus what you were getting. Going forward, we have the Devil. So this could be just about you seeing through the situation, trying to determine if you're dealing with karmic energy, if you're gonna, if past is prologue, if behaviors are going to repeat. So I don't get too worried when I see the Devil until I see what lands on it. So we'll get there. Unfortunately, it's the last card. So we have to kind of ride out the rest of the reading, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything horrific. So let's suspend our judgment. Here we go with Queen of Cups. Yeah, this person definitely wants to clear the air. They're coming through with more conciliatory energy. The Three of Pentacles is about co-creation, cooperation, you know, taking what's good between you and building upon it. They really want to clear the air, overcome obstacles. So it feels to me like this is someone who's appealing to your affection, to your compassion, even to your forgiving nature. Let's look at the Page of Wands. Kind of just jammed out. Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person absolutely has, because this is the past, an issue with impulse control. They almost feels like they get a little obsessive and the anxiety rises up and they just act in the moment. Underneath is the Eight of Swords, and then they second guess themselves, and then they feel like, oh my gosh, what have I just done? And I'm stuck now in this energy. I put something out there and it wasn't what I meant to put out there. And now someone's expecting me to live up to it. It happens. It's part of human nature. But they want to repair it. So that's good. Let's look at the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Yeah. This person is like, let's work through this conflict. Let's work through it. I'm willing to take a risk. This is the Fool saying, you know, I'm ready to take a leap, to trust that, you know, I'm going to have a soft place to land. Queen of Cups. The Eight of Cups is coming through more like the two eights, where they're saying, let's stay and work on it. Let's not just go our separate ways. Let's work through the conflict. And in their unconscious awareness, they're saying, yeah, I'm ready for that. I'm ready to take a leap to see if we can fix this. They're trying to overcome the obstacles here and clear the air with that Knight of Swords as well. You may have already walked away. That Eight of Cups may be, you know, a sign that you've already walked away, which is very possible since you're both mirroring each other with the Five of Wands conflict energy. So let's see their resolution going forward. King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. That's nice. So they're all about reconciliation, making peace, being emotionally available to make the peace. Yeah, I think they're going to appeal to your practical energy to speak truth, but from their heart, which is probably different than what you had in the past. So this is someone who's will be attempting some form of reconciliation, a happy medium, a win-win outcome where you feel like you've seen enough and that you can trust and move forward. I'm not sure that's what they're going to get from you, but that's what they're seeking. Let's go to the Six of Cups. King of Wands, Two of Wands. Yeah, I can almost hear you saying, I thought you knew what you wanted. I thought you knew what you were getting and knew what you wanted. And now I'm just confused, right? King of Wands, I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. There's passion, there's certainty. Well, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, whole different animal than the King of Wands. But there you are almost saying, I thought we were on the same path, that we wanted the same things, that you were sure about it. And now it's just, I'm just confused. And there's a lot of emotional overwhelm. With that Seven of Cups underneath. So let's look in the past at this Emperor. Star. Oh boy. Okay, so well, underneath is the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this person played hide and seek with you a bit. I think they kind of showed up, got their needs met, and then freaked out and went away. And I think they did that in and out behavior for a while. And you perceived it as a form of dishonesty or dishonor, I'm just going to say. On some level, it wasn't honorable. It wasn't a divine masculine behavior. You felt like you were being taken advantage of or being lied to or being, you know, scammed somehow. And that was, the Star is about like losing hope. Like, I feel like you were losing hope here, and underneath is the Wheel. But if it's meant to be, it'll be. So on some level, I get the impression that there was something here that kind of needed some healing, but you were losing hope of, in terms of your sizing up this person's intentions. And I'm seeing here a Page of Wands, a Knight of Wands, with a lot of frenetic mental energy around it. So this is someone who acted first, thought later, and when they thought about it, it, kind of dogged them a bit because they know they stepped in it and that they couldn't kind of extricate themselves from it. And that led you to kind of size them up as a liar or a schemer or a player. Right? Seven of Swords, Page of Wands. And I'm feeling like, yeah, you were kind of like, well, maybe this is just a karmic situation or a karmic partner and it's not meant to be. So that now we're seated in some conflict, present energy. Three of Wands. Okay, so you're saying if you want to work at it, bring it. Like you're anticipating some effort here in the back of your mind and unconscious awareness, and it's perfectly mirrored. So we have the Five of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. And this person is sort of seeing you leaving this all behind, but you're saying, no, I am anticipating that we've got to fix this. So I do think that that's the potential where things could go very right, because it's showing up like you're on the same page. This person's a little bit ahead of the situation because they've already determined that they're willing to take the risk, that they're willing to sort of take a leap of faith that you can work through this difficulty. You're sort of showing up in receptivity mode, like I'm waiting for you to show up with some energy around working through this. And then we have the Devil in the future. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, right? So you want to overcome this, and you definitely want to be victorious over the heartache, something that feels very negative. We've got the Justice card underneath, so in unconscious awareness, it's about a level playing field and getting some accountability from this person. Looks to me like they're coming in peace, so I definitely think you get that. There's a similar energy between the Six of Wands and the Justice card, because it is about balance and it is about fairness and it is about, taking accountability for your shortcomings or things that unfolded in a negative way. So I'm just kind of seeing the Devil here as something you're trying to move away from, the toxicity of it, the karmic energy around it, the negative patterns that go on repeat that keep breaking your heart. So you're not moving toward heartache, you're moving away from it. That's the point of the Chariot. I don't want that. I want something more fair and balanced. Now, might you choose to move away from this person? Sure, but I have to look at, these are both Libra energies. So there's a little bit of mirrored energy right there. This is this person saying, I know I can't pull any wool over your eyes. I'm coming with an open heart. I want this connection. I want to reconcile our differences. And I don't think you're meeting with the Devil at that point. I think you're deciding that that's some energy that you want to move away from and you want to be victorious over, right? Like it's triumph where we overcome that Devil energy. We overcome the shadow. We overcome the fears. We overcome the negative karma. We overcome the toxic patterns that play out on repeat. And we get the balance and we get the harmony. So I know some of you like to come into the comments and say, oh no, I'm not taking this person back. Well, that's fine. This may just not be your reading because overall I see a progression to something improved, toward rectifying something that went very wrong in the past, clearing up confusion, putting equal effort into the connection, overcoming obstacles, setting things on a better, more balanced, more fair course. That's what I see. So if that doesn't resonate for you, it may not be your spread, okay? So let me tell you the astrology of what just came through. Before I do that, there is a link in the description box below this video in the first sentence that will take you to the extended. I'm continuing this reading. So I just push all the cards up on the table, and I continue with the same decks, and I'm going to pull the two of you together now, right? I've sort of outlined it separately. What do you look like when I pull you together? Where are the strengths and the challenges, and what can you do about that, or what can you expect to come of it? I'll get your messages to each other. What do you want each other to know? What does this person want to say to you? What do you want to say to them? Or what energy are they picking up from you? I will pull a card from Spirit or the universe. That's going to go into guidance, direction, confirmation. Sometimes it could be a little warning if necessary, something to be on the lookout for. I'll pull a card for the hidden energies. What's going on behind the scenes that you're unaware of but might want to know? And then the opportunities going forward, what might unfold as you move forward with this connection. And I'll also pull some oracle for you. So that's the links below. Here's who shows up. We have the Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy. The Knight of Swords is Gemini. Strength is Leo. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius. The Fool is Aquarius. The Queen of Swords is Libra. The King of Cups is Scorpio. King of Wands is Leo. The Emperor is Aries. The Star is Aquarius. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of Jupiter, but we say Sagittarian energy. The Empress is a card of Venus, but it's Taurus and Libra. The Devil is Capricorn. The Chariot is Cancerian energy, and the Justice card is more Libra. It's definitely your spread, Libra. If it's speaking to you, the link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second. Otherwise, bye for now.